Hey everybody, this is Grace. And this morning I have on my mind something I did earlier this month. Today is May 6th, 2020. It's 10:18 a.m. And anyway, it's not today, it wasn't yesterday, but someday this month I had this, I don't know what I could even call it, this moment when I was sitting there. I started doing some things and writing some things down, and it turned out to be, now I'm not saying I'm dissociated or whatever, multiple personalities kind of thing. No, I had the plan and what I wanted to do, but what it turned out to be was some kind of odd mathematical thing. The result was, now, like I said, I had already planned to do this, this project. But the result, as I looked at it, said, wow, that is a really interesting mathematical pattern, maybe I would call it. Formula, equations, all this stuff. But no, more of a pattern. And, yeah. Do you see that dragonfly flew up there? Yeah, I don't know if you could see it when I put a visual effect, but yeah, it's just sitting there. But anyway. And anyway, I wanted to put that on video because it's kind of a bit of a preface to something, a video I want to make, one of my stories videos, and sometimes I add them to them, and that kind of gets a little confusing. Yeah, I think I was separated, so anyway. But it really did turn out to be something very interesting, and now in order to see if it works like I'm thinking it might, it was actually 5 of them, and patterns, and I have to be online. Well, we're having Wi-Fi issues still, and I don't see it ever changing, as yeah, unless I've spoken to the company 5 times, and the last, I think 4, the hold was 50 something minutes, just the hold to get to somebody, and then not getting any result really. But I know what it is now. Still, it means basically that as long as Adam is working remotely, and while he's actually on it, I can't use anything else except for one TV, because it causes any other device that's on Wi-Fi, it causes it to compete for 5G. Yeah, that's what they tell me. They're in competition, and any cell phone or iPad, those are the first on top, so to bump his off, and big mess. My computer does it, so I haven't been on my computer. And well, in order to do this project, to see how this project works, I need to sometime on the computer to see how it's going to run. 5 of them, okay. But it might actually, to see the results, it could be immediately, or it could be, well, within a few days, say. It could be, or months, or a month, or 2. I don't know how long. It could be months, weeks, I don't know. But, yeah. And not having the Wi-Fi, let me tell you, not being able to use my computer, for anything, just as I've always known. I had my first computer in 1982, but for me, the way it works is I sleep a lot if I don't use my computer. Yeah, it messes with my sleep patterns and stuff. But that's not the patterns I'm talking about. Boy, this video is going to be about patterns, isn't it? But yeah. Okay, now I'm not a person to like to do mysteries, leave cliffhangers or something, but until I see if it's going to work or anything, I don't want to mention what it is. But yeah, and I really think that another thing I want to talk about, I don't really know, but because I've been getting a lot more sleep, I think that plays a role into me doing this. Now, I started off as a math and computer science major, so and then instead I switched to I earned my degrees in psychology and sociology. But I think that these pretty much combined together And so I want to see if that is so true, what my brain thought up, you know. I've mentioned this, it's not a bragging, it's just a matter of fact. I have a genius IQ. And I think this time, seriously, with this pandemic of being at home, and I was starting to I don't get bored because I always find something to do. I might say I'm bored, but I really don't. I always find something to do to occupy my mind. Um, but yeah, I started watching series and falling asleep a lot. So catching up on old series of different kinds of shows that I hadn't watched. And that watching TV and even videos puts me to sleep so easily anyway. But yeah, I think my brain just said, okay, we need a project. I've been actually saying this on videos, and they're not public yet, but I needed a goal. I needed a project that has a goal, and that's what it came up with. It was this weird mathematical thing. But like I said, it was something else I had planned, but the result was that it became this mathematical thing. So, but I want to see. I'm anxious to see it, and even though I'd have to use my cell phone minutes in order to, get online, and it's so tiny. Looking at the cell phone, I can see it. I'm nearsighted, so it's no problem. But it's just too tiny. I like the big screen. I like to see what more than just that little tiny screen will show me. And but yeah, I want to do that and see how this works out. It gives my brain something to really dig into. And I have to have that. My brain wants to dig into something. Um, something, like I said, that has a goal and I can see results and all of that. Okay, now there's a lizard in front of me. You're not going to see it, it's on the other side. But yeah, anyway, I guess should go ahead and start wrapping this video up. I think I will probably do shorter videos again. I went through a little stage of making long ones, really long ones, and yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't like when I have to go and edit and listen through the whole video again and to put in tags and see if it flows. Most often they don't, but if I left out a clip or something like that, and I've done that before. Or put two before, two together. Put them twice. So I just don't like doing that. If they're that long. But who knows? I'm just going to let myself go, wherever. Go with my flow. Anyway, that lizard's distracting. It's showing its, whatever they call that. It's weird. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. And by the way, I haven't had my caffeine, even though it's this time. I usually wake up like 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock, and I'm finally starting to get sleep. And today I woke up just not too long ago. Haven't had my caffeine yet. I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.